Peace, family. What is up? I am making this video, right? And this is not necessarily for my spiritual people because you already know how this whole thing works and you know what's really going on. So this is for my people who don't understand, who don't get it, you know, who are just asleep, who's not understanding about these planned agendas, understanding what this is all about. Okay, so when it comes to these, all these distractions, all these lies, you know, as I call them, all these lies and distractions, because that's what they are. Okay, you have to understand, in order to fight back a system that's fighting against you, you have to use your same powers that they are using. Okay, the same powers that you created, the same magic that you created, the same things that you are afraid to use. You cannot be afraid to use these things because they are not afraid. This is how they are so successful with doing certain things. And the only way to overcome those things is to step back into your power, step back into what you created. You have to understand how powerful your emotions are, how powerful your thoughts are, how powerful the frequency of your vibrations are, how powerful these things are. And this is what they are going after when they are doing these, all these planned agendas. They're going after your mind because the mind is all. They're going after your mind to distract your mind, okay, to have you not focusing on being you and leveling up to who you are supposed to be. So that's the bottom line of what this whole thing is. And you cannot allow these distractions to do this. Okay? You have to step back into your power. I know a lot of people, are still sleep, so to speak, meaning you just still being programmed by society, not thinking for yourself, not stepping back, looking at the picture and saying, hold up, something isn't right. You have to focus on becoming your higher self, becoming higher consciousness. That's what you have to focus on. And you cannot let anything distract you from that, because that is their goal. So they're using these powers and these certain sciences and these certain magics. You have to understand what that is instead of being afraid of it. Just like I see some people, post on the book and they like, oh, you lighting up that sage, girl, the devil gonna get you. First of all, don't don't be thinking you understand the hidden sciences or witchcraft or any type of magic just because you just learned what sage is. Okay, because it's far more deeper than that. Okay, it's far more than magical tools. Anybody in a spiritual community that associate with being a god or a goddess or an occultist or a witch or a wizard or a sorcerer or any of those beautiful titles understands that you are the ultimate magic. You know what I'm saying? You are the magical tools. You are the ultimate altar. You are the walking manifestation. Okay? You have been doing magic since the beginning. Since you inserted your consciousness into this avatar, you've been doing magic. So you people have to step out of that whole programming of this is evil, this is this, this is that. No, 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 no. You have to step out of that. A lot of y'all, you are fear based, and this is why these agendas and stuff, they work on you, because you are thinking from a fear based mind and you are not thinking from a higher consciousness. You are not remembering who you are, and that's just that's not going to work. If it's if it's hell that you're worried about, let me go ahead and just calm your consciousness down about that right now. Okay, it won't be nowhere to be going and burn. What you will be doing though, if you don't play the game right, the simulation right, your ass will be coming back to play this same level over and over and over again. This same level of fear, confusion, don't know which way to go, left, right, turn, up, down, don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Struggle, heartache, all of that stuff, all that human stuff you will be dealing with if you don't play the game right. That's what I mean by it being a simulation, a video game. You know what I'm saying? Not that you just sitting somewhere with a joystick in your hand, but it's a metaphor to understand what this whole thing is. You are not your body. You are not your thoughts. You are not any of that you think you are. You are the consciousness. You are the observer of all of these things. And the quicker you realize and understand who and what you are, the quicker you will start to see things different. You will start to see from a different perception or a different, dimensional of thinking. That is what will happen. You know what I'm saying? You have to play the game right, man. Y'all gotta level up y'all joysticks. You know what I'm saying? Some people, shit, they ain't even got their joystick plugged in. They sitting there how we used to do our brothers and sisters or something when we ain't want them to play the video game. We just get on the joystick. That shit ain't even plugged in. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all not even plugging in y'all joystick, man, to even level up a joystick. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize what this is. You have to realize your power, and you have to step in it. You can't be sitting up here with all that, oh, that's not right, this and that, this evil, this and that wrong. Nah. That's the same shit that they using on your ass. The same thing. You know what I'm saying? This is why you have spiritual people speaking out and trying to tell you about waking up and getting to your higher self, so we can get on a frequency, on the same vibrations, okay, so that we can bring down this system that ain't need to be up in the first place. But in order to get on that single vibration, that universe, that one song, all of us have our own universe within us, but in order to get on that one frequency, that one song that we are supposed to be singing, you have to realize who you are. You have to raise your vibrations, raise your consciousness. That's the only way so the damn song could sound good. Because you got spiritual people, you know what I'm saying, up here on note E, and the damn people who sleep, they on note A, and we like, what the fuck? What is you singing? What is you saying? That's not the note, bitch. That's not how the song goes. That's not how the song goes. Like, what are you doing? So this is us just trying to share with you all what you should know and what you need to know. Okay? So, I'm never talking down or talking at anyone. Whenever I'm talking to you all, I'm talking to myself. You understand? I've been there, had to reprogram. I've been there, believing in this, believing in that. But I always knew something ain't adding up, something ain't right. And I got to see what the fuck going on. Okay? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm growing with you as I'm telling you about growing. This spirituality, this ain't no hobby. This a lifestyle. You cannot get good at anything if you just hobby the shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't be going to practice the day and then you don't practice the rest of the week. You can't do that. You have to discipline yourself, reprogram yourself. You have to practice every day. Practice your craft. Practice your meditation. You know what I'm saying? Practice whatever type of spirituality you practice, and knowing the goal is to level up to a higher consciousness. A lot of y'all like to, I'm just gonna wait on, wait on God. Wait on Jesus. Nah. When you supposed to be becoming Jesus, you supposed to be becoming Christ. You are Christ. You supposed to be becoming that. Not waiting on it. It ain't finna be coming out no sky nowhere, on no damn unicorn or nothing like that. No, that's not what's finna happen. You have to realize that you are Christ consciousness. You are. And you have to rise up to that. And you have to understand that you trying to level up and evolve your consciousness, so if at any time that you choose as a God and as a multi-dimensional being, That if you choose to insert your consciousness into another avatar, you can insert it into a dimension of the mind that does not deal with all of this bullshit. You see what I'm saying? You know, ain't no time that you ever played a video game and you didn't want to level up. You know what I'm saying? You always want to get to the next stage. You don't want to play the same damn stage over and over. So it's the same thing with life. You want to level up your thinking the same way you do in a video game. You level up your thinking on how you're going to beat this stage so you can get to the next stage. Okay? I know plenty of y'all don't see motherfuckers playing the game and you like, dang, how you got to that stage? How you got there? Shit, I'm still on this one. But it's all good. Long as you know you growing, long as you know what you are supposed to be doing. And you know the goal and the outcome. So a lot of people, you know, they walk around like, man, what's my purpose? What's my purpose in life? Your purpose and everybody else's purpose is to evolve. That's your purpose. That's your real purpose. That's your bottom line purpose. Everybody to evolve to your higher consciousness. Now on a journey, you know, you may do some great things. You know, you may become, you know, a great writer or, you know, whatever have you. That's cool too. But the real goal and the real purpose is the same for everybody. To level up. Level up. And realize who you are. Realize your power. Okay? Realize you created this world. You created this material world from your mind, from your thoughts. Okay? You are a conscious being. You are a cosmic being. Okay? You are a celestial being. You are all of those things. So you must wake up to it, and this is what they do not want. And this is what I mean when I say bringing the chopper to the fight. Okay? You could go, you know, riot and all that. Hey, do you. Shit. You know, you make the rules, do you. But you want to bring that real thing, you got to go within, man. You got to know, you know what I'm saying? You got to dig them powers out, man. You got to level up, man. And that's how they know. It ain't about just your physical body. When them frequencies pump on up out of you, that you thinking on, and that's getting on up out of them, they can't deal with that. Shit. They already know they could, you know, damn near control most of the masses. They want spiritual people who thinking right and who leveling up. They want us to get all, you know, all off our game and shit. Ain't gonna happen. You gotta look at this shit like a computer, which is what it is. You gotta look at yourself like a computer, and a damn system is a virus within your computer. And so what you do with a virus on your computer, you get that shit cleaned out, and you put up some protection, right? You put up some firewall, some protection, right? And so that's what you be doing when you leveling up your spirituality. Your thinking. You putting up protection. You putting up protection from them viruses. Like, oh, nah, nah, I already know what that is. Nah, I already know who I am. No, nah, I already know the real, you know, what the real agenda is behind the agenda. I already know. You can't come and trick me, bitch. I know, you know. So that's why I know when people see me put things like a simulation, a game, what the hell, what she talk about? And I, you know, I ain't talking, like I say, I ain't talking about the spiritual people, you know, they know what's up, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm thankful for all levels of my spiritual family, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't care if it's damn first grade level, you know, elementary, middle school, high school, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for everybody who shares their knowledge, everybody who puts in the work, and, you know, they have reached that level to say, hey, look, shit, come this way. You know what I'm saying? Do it like this. Check this out. You know? So I'm definitely thankful for that. But that's what you have to do, man. You have to put up your firewall. You have to put up your protection, man, and not let these people get you out of character. That is what I mean. in my post when I said that. That is what I mean about this whole thing being a simulation, um, and also I know maybe some people would, throw it off when I say about letting the dark energy flow through you. And I know a lot of it probably look like, oh, the darkness, oh no. It ain't got nothing to do with being evil, okay? Stop convincing yourself that you afraid of the dark. If you was afraid of the dark, you won't take your ass to sleep, okay? You won't close your eyes and go into the darkness where you originally from. You wasn't scared in the dark when you was in your mother's womb. And that great darkness is also that great light. These are both sides of yourselves. And under all these topics, there are plenty studies, there are plenty stories and all of that. But I'm talking about, the base of things. It's not have to do about being evil when you hear the word dark. You don't have nothing to do with that. So stop convincing yourself that you are afraid of the darkness. Stop letting your mind run all rampant, wild, and crazy because you hear a certain word. Figure out what this stuff really means. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Don't run from it. Like I said, you afraid of the dark. Well, all right. Let me see you not take your ass to sleep. Don't close your eyes then. Because that's right where you go. In the darkness. To the dream world. To the spirit world. Go to sleep. Die. Wake up. Be reborn. Okay? So you have to be careful with what you give your energy to, what you are paying your energy out to, paying attention. You paying your energy to something. Don't be letting nobody be getting your attention and your energy for free. Okay? Level up, man. Know who you are. Realize that you are the creator. Realize that this is a simulation. Realize you are not your body. You have done this plenty of times. Realize that your purpose in life is to level up and become super conscious, okay? So, y'all make sure y'all continue being cosmic badasses. You understand? This your girl, Dark Star. Peace and love, family. I'm out.